Something that I've begun to learn over the past few months of speaking to new people, of putting myself into new situations and trying new things, is that fear is ephemeral. If you don't know what ephemeral means, it's short lived. Fear is short lived. What this means is that all these things that you're afraid of, all these things you're preventing yourself from taking action upon, it's all short lived. It's all in your head. Because fear is just a signal. It's up to you to decide what that signal means. Whether fear is something that you avoid, or fear is a signal of what direction you need to go down, of what you need to face within your own life to become a better person for. Because we all have our fears. We all have things that terrify us, things that we don't want to confront, and things that would be better if we just didn't be afraid of them at all. And so we avoid things, right? I avoided a lot of conversations in my life. I've avoided a lot of people. I've avoided a lot of situations, and I don't regret it, but I have made those mistakes within my life. I don't speak as some guy who's mastered his fear and is a completely different human from the rest of you. I speak as a person who's made the same mistake. And that's why I think you can relate to me when I say, you know that fear is short lived. That when you face the terrifying thing, when you're over it and you're on the other side, you come to realize, like, bro, it was all just in my head. It was not that deep. It was not that bad of an issue. I was just puffing it up within my mind, making it out to be an unslayable dragon, when in reality it was nothing more than a pebble. Think about it, because, for example, I have a challenge for myself today where I'm going to go outside to a university campus and just talk to people. Just go out, have a good time, see what people are like, enjoy it, right? In my mind, I had this fear, thinking that you shouldn't do it. It's outside of your comfort zone. It's going to be scary. People are going to judge you. And all these other thoughts that are trying to hold me back from just going out and doing something. When you gain awareness of your fear, when you come to realize that it's a signal directing you towards what you should face, then you come to realize fear is an examination of your limits, of deciding what you are capable of and what you want to take action towards. Because I feel that fear. I know it's something that terrifies me on some sort of level. But if I go and do it anyways, I'm pretty sure that's going to feel good for just having done it. Right? Another thing that I'm afraid of is, for example, I'm on this membership, this school community called Adonis School, where I want to create a post. I want to interact with the community, but I'm afraid of doing so. And maybe this isn't as relatable as the previous example, but it's super simple, right? I just want to create a post, introduce myself, and a couple of my problems that I want to talk about. But the thought in my mind is, oh, everybody's going to judge me. Everybody's going to treat me differently. Everybody's going to decide you shouldn't do this, this, or this. It's all just in your head. All these fears you're afraid of, all these things that are holding you back, it's just in your head. If you move towards your fear and actually take action upon them, you will find that you feel alive, as I have within my own life. And the best example of this is back when I was in Europe in 2023. I was on a school trip. I was talking to plenty of people. I was continually outside of my comfort zone because I had no other choice. I was outside the country. I was in a new location. I had to get outside every single day. And as a result, I grew as an individual. My mind opened. I was speaking to people every single day. I was getting a lot of reps in, a lot of confidence, a lot of experience. It was the best time of my life. But it was also the time of my life where I was confronting every fear that I had, day in, day out. As a result, I improved, right? And applying that to my life as an individual today, it's difficult, right? Of course it's difficult. Fear is not meant to be something that you just take lightly, that's easy to confront and become better for. Fear is fear for a reason, right? It's not, oh, it's all sunshines and daisies. Just watch this video and you're going to be a master at confronting your fear. Like, obviously not. Fear is a signal for you to tackle something that you're afraid of, but that doesn't mean it's easy. Yet, what are the options? Do you want to avoid your fear like I did for so long? Feel regretful? Feel like you're not living up to your potential, knowing that you could do more, but you're just taking the action to fold each and every single day? Or do you want to get up, face your fear, and feel alive, feel scared, feel that you are confronting the unknown, but you wouldn't have it any other way? Because there's two lessons in this book called The Way of the Superior Man. Chapter 4 and Chapter 8. Chapter 4 is know your real edge and don't fake it. Meaning, realize what your true limits are within your life. Realize the areas where you are the one holding yourself back. Where you know you could be doing more. You know you could be working harder. You know you could be a better person. But you are the one who's stopping yourself from doing so. Realize that. Confront that reality of your limit. And in Chapter 8, lean just past your edge. By getting up, treating your edge like if it's a cliffside, and then leaning just beyond that. Looking out into the unknown and optimizing your growth as an individual. This sounds very hokey, mystical, spiritual, whatever, but it's true. Because when you lean just past what you think you are capable of, just past your edge, you are teetering on the unknown, but you know you can do it. You are alive. You're testing yourself and pushing yourself to be the best person that you can be. And I'll be honest, it feels great. For the few times that I've experienced it within my own life, they have been awesome. So get up. Feel your fear. Acknowledge your fear. Be mindful of why you are afraid of something. Figure out what your thoughts are telling you, what signals, messages, speeches, like whatever your thoughts are coming up with, whatever excuse or BS that they're trying to tell you. Acknowledge it. Confront it. And lean just beyond your edge. So that's all for this video. I appreciate you watching if you've watched this long. You're a true one, right? But that's all. If you enjoyed this content, consider subscribing. Besides that, peace.